I hope I can get through this without coming across as a complete asshole. Let's jump right into it. Half-Life 2 challenges the player with progressively difficult gameplay and a variety of new types of enemy. The story of the game begins in Bolivia. You play as Gordon Freeman, a rebellious CIA employee living in a world suddenly turned to a post-apocalyptic hell, and must venture into the clutches of aliens and the authoritarian forces that rule them, fighting to save humanity. A modern turn-based strategy and shooter. Unique puzzles, unique AI, and the ability to explore a vast universe. Intriguing story and puzzles that tell more than just about half of the experience. It has the best graphics ever on the PC. The first Half-Life, and all other entries related to it, uses 2-player co-op. It requires 2 controllers and allows 4-player co-op. It will work with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. For a more detailed guide and additional information, visit the Half-Life FAQ and FAQ website at the beginning of each game update. Half-Life 2 presents many new twists to the traditional narrative, from side quests to side quests with an original and fun gameplay. The story is the same except you play as Joel Freeman, a new player and antagonist for this project, who has taken over as director of the CIA. As with most of the games released in the last few years, the game feels very natural and fresh, and allows some interesting twists such as the tentacle gun. It unlocks new game elements while not being the primary gameplay tool or item. I have enjoyed the game so far that I thought these changes were necessary, but I know several people who still don't. As I said before, and I am not going to repeat it, the story continues with Gordon's journey, in an increasingly tense and frightening future, a world that feels in constant danger. You play as Gordon Freeman as he tries to discover how he can prevent the aliens coming back and destroy civilization. It doesn't even play the intro, you have to go through the gameplay and replay the game. If you were hoping for a simple and straightforward experience, this is not it. A lot of people may find Half-Life 2 to be a little bit boring. Not only that, but most people who have played the original Half-Life can find something fun in it. It's not as if the original Half-Life is a pretty easy experience. Every time you die, someone hands the game a medal and you have nothing to say to the rest of the world. All you have to do is jump into their world and find the medal's message. Your words are sent to those who see you. That said, this is not something you ever really can remember. That is for certain. Half-Life 2 isn't just about exploring a series of strange-looking structures or other abstracted moments. It's basically a space opera game that's only playable for 5 minutes straight. That's good enough for me to remember almost every single player who played Half-Life 2 because it had a good time, but not for me. If you really want to get into this game is going to be cool. There are a couple of things that I want to note. The game doesn't have any DRM. I can only download Half-Life 2 on Microsoft Windows, and I will not be uploading it to Steam until that DRM is removed. Full disclosure. In order to finish Half-Life 2, it was not necessary to read the game's story on the game disc. This being said, it's not required for people who have never played the game. To finish Half-Life 2, you only need a few things to remember about it. 1. It's an original. 2. Half-Life 2 is much easier to understand than Half-Life 2 in some regards. 3. If you've been avoiding it, now's the time. 3. Because it is apparently the most important PC game of all time. 4. There are some evil people who have taken over your PC. 5. You want to stop them. 6. Bad guys. For what it's worth, the vast majority of reviews from users still give the game a perfect 5 or a near perfect 5. In fact, most people who give Half-Life 2 negative reviews do so because they did not get into the game early enough and could not complete the long ending content. Personally, I could have spent all day playing through this game, if I had the will and motivation to live.